поднимаемся по ступенькам, оставляем рюкзаки около царских врат. Они символизируют врата в рай. На зеленой дорожке перед вратами женщина появляется только в качестве уборщицы или невесты. В России нет женщин-священников. В России есть Kucherova! Снимаем одежду, верхнюю, надеваем балаклаву.
У Алехиной была голубая маска, а платье у нее было между розовым и красным, зеленой колодкой, вымахнув плечи, как рост.
Доводят до двери и отпускают.
When is it time to break the rules?
We did not plan, international attention, or we did not plan any first criminal loud case in Russia. We just wanted to do our small thing.
But this is exactly what Pussy Riot did in 2011 and in 2012 and in the years after. They actually stood up for civil society or for women or for dissidents and opponents of the Russian state. Knowing that the police and the state would come after them, they would have to go in front of the trial and they would have to be imprisoned. And yet they mustered the courage and they said, okay, this is something we really need to do, we really need to stand up for, and we really need to fight.
40 seconds to do our performance. 40 seconds of crime. We scramble up the stairs towards the altar, dropping our backpacks by the holy gates. They symbolize the gates to heaven. Women are only allowed on the green walkway in front of the gates, the solis if they're cleaning or brides. In Russia, there are no woman priests. In Russia, they're Pussy Riot.
In Russia, there is totally different situation than here, and for artists, it's just two ways to decorate the regime or to protest against it. So it's completely black and white. And artists have a big power. They have a power of changing the world, of giving another view.
So Putin is very well known for his authoritarian governing style. His regime is highly corrupt. He goes massively against any kind of dissidents. He arrests critical journalists. And it is also very well known that if you're an opponent under Putin's Russia, then you also have to fear for your life.
Any moment I'm this close to breaking down, so I'm not really sure how you've kept it going for so long.
But what means getting down, and what means not to do anything?
No, I mean how do you keep protesting? How do you keep finding the strength to?
I think Masha is asking what is the other option.
Oh, what is the other option? Yeah. I know. Yeah. That's true.
So one of their most iconic moments in their activism and in their fight was that they went into the cathedral in Moscow, which is one of the most important cathedrals in the Christian Orthodox Russian Church. And why is this so important? Because this church was used by Putin as a kind of one cornerstone of his semi-authoritarian or authoritarian regimes. And what Pussy Riot did is intervene into this symbolism and kind of stage a protest there with their instruments, with their electric guitars, with their music, and protest against the male-dominated society and for women's rights.
почему войну называют операцией специалистов?
Украина, я тебя люблю.
They force people to lose that each person is important, each life is important. And if you can save one person, two people, if you can, for example, evacuate 2 men now, it's already cool. You don't know which small thing will be big one. Yeah.
Выгоняю без предупреждения.
Если мир перевернут на стоп на голову, истина в нем стоит ложью.
Прошу вызвать свидетелей защиты. Прошу отказать в вызове свидетелей защиты. Всех.
Судья дает указание не пускать свидетелей защиты, а тех, кто там уже есть, вывести из зала с помощью спецназа. Свидетелей выводят. Одного из них спускают по лестнице, бьют по бочкам, двери здания закрываются.
Why are these actions so important? We all know that there's like a very vivid internet activism, which is all well and good, but does it really change something? Does it really change fundamental structures in the society? And what is so interesting with Pussy Riot is that they take this activism out of the internet and onto the streets. So they take it back offline and really try to shock the system with their like obscene language, with their obscene music, kind of like really drastic ways of like showing any kind of protest and showing resistance to the system. Because like if we have everything online only, then it is very easy to hide behind an avatar or to hide behind like some kind of name that might not be your real name. So how do you make a difference actually? So you go out, you play some music and you get a lot of publicity, and all over the world we could see footage from this church intervention, for example. So they were really successful in raising publicity for the situation that we found in Russia in 2011 and in fact find it up until today.
За что вы изолятор? Он просто тот из-за этой вот.
А потом она выходит, это на их совести говорит. У них нет совести, Ольга, она смотрит на меня через тонкие стекла очков.
Курить вредно.
Мы с ней, конечно, стали дружить.
160 сантиметров. Выпрями спину лучше.
Она учит меня сутулиться, учит бегать и не задыхаться, подтягиваться, лезть с аппарата, учит боксировать.
Уворачиваться.
Thank you. Thank you. So please study one thing. Believe it yourself and believe that each of your gesture is very important. You can do your own riots. You can do your own change. And it's all a very big impact to the big change which we all are doing.